What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm your host Picaso. Thanks for joining in. Today, guys, as you see here, we're going to be looking at the dynamic spot. Now, you know, the new iPhones are out. The iPhone 14, 14 Plus, 14 Pro, and 14 Pro Max, etc. with dynamic island. Okay, it's been like, I think like a week and a half maybe since it's been out, and already we on Android also have the dynamic island, or rather the dynamic spot. Okay, shout out to the developer. Now, I haven't seen it, but I've heard things about it, and I've heard that it's actually done better on Android. Right? Shout out to Apple. You know, they do things, they bring some stuff, you know, into the game, but Android is most likely gonna always do it better. All right, and again, just because it came out on Apple first, there's no problem if Android copies it. There's plenty of things on all these different operating systems and different OEM, different manufacturer devices. They all copy each other. Even Samsung, I believe, makes some of the displays for some of the Apple's devices as well. So I mean, you know what, it's all part of the game. That's just how it's gonna be, right? So I've just gone ahead and installed dynamic spot, dynamic island, dynamic spot on the S22 Ultra. This is the Thanos right here. Okay, and let's go ahead and dive in. Let's check it out and let's see what it's all about. And here we are, mini multitasking. Let's go ahead and dive in. Let's press next. Let's set up the app. Please follow instructions below. First, select apps. Second, notification access, draw on screen, data protection. All right, let's go ahead with the first one. Select apps. Okay, we're going to go and select some that I care about. Let's go with that. This is my wife's phone. She's the owner of Thanos. Okay, I'm the Z Fold 3. She's the S22 Ultra, 5G, 5 Gangster. So I'm just going to be selecting some stuff that I know she's going to care about the notifications. Of course, this is just for the purpose of the video as well. I'm not sure if she's going to continue to use it. I will actually try this on my Z Fold, on the Z Fold 3. I'm gonna try it and see if it works. Let's see here. But you see this right here, you see this whole list of every single app. This is also something that Dynamic Island on iOS doesn't have. I believe it's a very limited amount of apps that you're actually able to use with the Dynamic Island. So already, if that's the case, already Android is doing it bigger and better. Okay, again, it's not to knock Apple or anything like that. I'm just saying that, hey, you know, Android is superior. You know, again, that is a personal preference of mine, a personal opinion of mine. Okay, so just do keep that in mind as well. I love all devices, all right? Okay, so we've gone ahead and selected, but you can also select all right there just to deal with that immediately. Now, notification access, we're gonna go ahead and select dynamic spot right here. Gonna click allow. Now we need to display the floating pop-up, right? Or draw over screen or draw on screen. So we're just gonna, it says right here, floating on multi-purpose tasking, click next. Please select dynamic installed apps and then dynamic spot. We're gonna go ahead and turn that on. We're gonna allow. That's it. I saw something there for pop-up. We'll see if that has anything to do with it. Actually, if I just click it again, will that take me back there? No. Okay. Now, data protection. This app has no internet access, no data is collected or shared. I'm gonna go ahead and click done. And now we're into the settings for dynamic spot. Now let's take a look and see what we got here. Notifications is on, of course. There's a play button up here. Let's right away just press play, see what happens. There you see, we have a notification there. Now, if I tap on it, what happens? It goes away. Play it again. If I tap, it just goes away. So I'm going to hold on it. Boom, just like that. Dynamic spot, new message. Let's see what that says. Dynamic spot will display a small group in your status bar. Quick open last notification, switch music tracks, or check something else. What is that? Or check If I hold on it, it goes back. Let's see how long it takes to go away, or does it just stay there? It might just stay there. If I tap it, it goes away. Okay, so I think it actually stays there. So this might work on any device. I don't think you'd necessarily have to have a punch hole. Maybe it's just gonna pop up in the center of the screens. I'm actually gonna try it on some other devices as well and see how well it works. I thought maybe it had to do something with the actual punch hole camera, but now I'm not thinking that's the case. So if we go to notifications here, we have the apps to select. Select which battery events activate the pop-up. Okay, battery events. Oh, phone is charging. So when your phone is charging, it can get it up. Phone fully charged, battery low at 15%. These are, okay, so as you see here, to get certain of the functionality, you got to buy them a coffee. That's pro. Okay, so there are some paid features as well. Screen off, ignore notifications when the screen is off. Perfect, we'll leave that one on. Behavior, always show a small version of the pop-up to simulate a camera cutout. Interesting, let's turn that on. Okay, so even if you don't have it, a center camera there, you might be able to at least have that as well. And if I go ahead and hit play, okay, that one doesn't look as good, so we probably won't keep that on. I'll tap it. Oh, okay, wait. That was actually, I actually did get a notification there. Yep, okay. All right, show always. No, we don't want that. Allow 2 pop-ups. Show a second pop-up if multiple notifications arrive. That one could be interesting. Then we have a little bit more paid features here. Auto expand, show on lock screen, single tap, swipe to clear. Swipe extended pop-up left or right to clear the notification. Okay, and then it will auto hide the small after 10 seconds. So you are able to change that. I'm gonna put swipe to clear. I press and hold and then swipe away. There we go. All right, that's what you need to enable so it doesn't stay. Swipe to clear. When touching, auto hide the expanded pop-up when touching outside. Okay, so this is already set to 10 seconds. Let's try it again. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Okay, I was a little bit fast. So it does go away after 10 seconds. Good to know. And of course, while pressing and holding, you are able to swipe it away. And there we go. It is now gone. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's behavior. Appearance. Appearance, again, these are paid features here. You can use images from contacts or music covers, which is cool. You can use app icons. Use small, okay, so the icons or the images. We'll leave it on the images, or just use small notification dots. Visualizer would be cool, but you got to pay for that, and music controls, which I do believe it's definitely worth it. The pop effect, show an iOS dynamic island pop effect before the pop-up appears. I would get the Pro just for that. I actually like that, so that's pretty cool. My wife's probably not going to use it that much, so that's why I'm not going to do it on her device. I'll leave that to her. If she's interested, then I will do that for her as well. Dimensions. Okay, so here we can change the size, vertical, horizontal, the position as well. So maybe if you have a punch hole camera on the left or the right, you can always change the direction there, which is pretty good. I actually like that. That's going to be really useful for me on some of my older devices that I'm going to use this thing on. I need this to go back to 0. There we go. And the size as well. And the edge rounding. So you could have this thing round. Let's see if it's not round, or is that very round? What happens if I go this way? 2 round? I'm not really seeing that much of a difference there. We're just going to leave that back. I believe it was at 40%. I'll leave it at 40%. Okay, that's all for dimensions. Then rating help pro, buy him a coffee. $6.49, that's not bad. You do get a lot of good functionality here, so I really like that. And then what is that? Try AOD notified now for free. I'm guessing that's another app by the developer here. So all around, Dynamic Spot is very, very cool. I mean, just the ability to be able to use all of your apps is already pretty amazing. And we're back. Okay. So this is my Note 9. This is my secondary device. I use this Like when I'm not on my Z Fold 3, I'm on my Note 9, okay? My son actually dropped it and shattered the glass here. I actually put some tape over it. Very ghetto, I know, but what can I say? I love this device, man. I wish he didn't drop it. You know, I don't even remember how he got it exactly, but you can see he shattered it there. I'm very upset about that, but it's still my secondary device. This is my go-to. I want to try the dynamic spot on this. I believe I already have it downloaded, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, I got it downloaded right there, dynamic spot. Let's go ahead and try it on this device. And just to see how it is, of course, there's no punch hole camera here. This camera's up in the bar there. Okay, again, this is the regular beginning. We're just gonna go through all of this. I'll probably just skip all of this in the video anyways. I'm gonna select, I'm gonna go and select all, go back, notification access. I'm gonna look for dynamic spot. I'm gonna give it access, then draw over the screen and dynamic spot, boom, bam, bam. And bingo. All right. Oh, I got a special offer, 50% off today only, $2.99 for that. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We'll see how often I'm gonna use this. So now, with no punch hole in display camera, let's go ahead and hit play. Okay, and it pretty much just pops up the exact same way. Tap and hold. There you get that. Tap and hold, it goes back. Again, tapping it and it disappears. So pretty much the same thing. It's gonna work the exact same way. Yeah, I really like it, man. It's actually a very good application. Let's see, show always 2 pop-ups, swipe to clear, which is what I need, and when touching outside. Beautiful. Okay, so there you have it. Once again, dynamic island, aka dynamic spot, on your Android device. Honestly, I don't have an iPhone 14 or 14 Pro, you know, with dynamic island there, but as from what I've seen so far, I definitely say it's much better on Android. You know, Android does it better. But anyways, that's all for today. I'm your humble host, Picasso. Thanks for joining in. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.